That's a tough one. Like it's all right. In an ideal world, let's say the UK has a good footing
Okay.
in, you know, the American football world of players getting paid and all this stuff like we got in the EFL and GFL.
Yeah.
I think if that was there before I started, I think 100% I would have probably wanted to make a life out of it.
Um. Right. So this question might get a bit touchy, so I don't know how you're gonna react to it
Mm-hmm,
yet.
mm-hmm.
But how close were you to winning one with Blitz? Like, how many times? Like, obviously, I'm not sure. I believe you've played what 3 seasons with Blitz, or is it two?
Yeah,
So, how close were you?
three, 4 seasons. I think I was close. I think uh, the closest that we got was probably. Oh, I'm trying to remember the seasons now. Well, actually, the first 2 seasons that we properly had with them. No, first can't remember. Actually, every single time we got close, we got to the semi final. I feel like all games against Tamworth were very close.
Okay. Uh,
But I want to say my first year, because I remember the first game against Warriors was very close to my first year. It was I think a touchdown between the
okay.
between the game, and the second obviously time we faced them, it was something happened.
Yeah.
The team just changed. So I think if I was going to judge it from them, the first year, because uh, I believe the team could have bounced back because we had the same team, obviously. And difference between the first year and my second year is the offense completely changed. Obviously, like completely new O line, wide receivers changed as well. So like it was like a brand new offense that came together in the second year. Um, so that's why I feel like in the first year probably the closest.
Okay. Okay. That's a basic straight answer. Cool. So, do you believe you'll win a Brit Ball championship with your current team? And
Yeah,
why? Why do you feel that you'll be able to do it with your current team?
they the mentality that they have has changed a lot, and the athletes that we have changed. In my personal opinion. The defense is coming along much better. The offense that was brand new in my second season is now not brand new. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They gelling well. The O line's gelling well. The team is understanding each other more. So there's a lot of competition for a lot of the positions as well. So I believe because of that, one point, be it this season or next, it is going to be Blitz's turn to win. Um, and I'm not saying this to put down any other team that's in the Prem, especially Warriors. But it's just for me. If you, it's for me. I know that we will win, and this isn't a I'm deluded or this isn't a I just have thinking about it. This is from actually looking at how the team is performing. Yeah, they will. When? Very soon. But and this is a big but. I wouldn't ever put it past anyone else in this. Any team that you go to, if you ask, "Oh, could you win a championship?" I don't. You wouldn't expect anyone to say no, we wouldn't, because then if you're going with that mindset of no, we can never win it,
Yeah.
then don't play. Personal opinion.
Yeah.
Um, but that's not me saying it in that kind of sense. I'm not saying that we could have the crappiest team and I'll go, yeah, no, we can definitely win it. No, it's more of a nah. I believe in the team. I believe what they can do.
Okay. Okay. All
I
right.
said that.
Right. So, in one of the other series of Unheard Voice, there was a statement made, and in that statement, it said that all defensive players want to play for Hornets, London Hornets. They all want to play for London Hornets because apparently their defense is absolutely outstanding. And according in that series, is that the front seven of the Hornets can stand up to Blitz and Warriors defenses. So, have you ever considered maybe going to play for Hornets or has that ever crossed your mind?
No. And reason being is if the defense was that good, why are they not in the Premier?
What if it's
Um,
what if it's their offense
that
that's not good?
maybe, but I'm not putting down the coaches either or the team themselves. All I'm saying is I can't sit there and accept a statement that a team, not just Hornets, by the way, this is not a dig at Hornets or anyone else, but a team that's not playing at the highest level of a country, doesn't matter how good or bad the country is, can sit there and say, my defense or my thing can be better than anyone else in the Prem or the highest level. Because I'm sitting there going, okay, if that statement is true, because having a front seven, which is you're saying that can stand toe to toe with London Blitzes or Warriors defenses, that's a bold statement. That means that teams that you're facing should not be scoring on you on the ground. Ever.
Yeah, I understand.
Right? Especially if they're playing at a lower level. And I'm not putting down teams that are in the lower leagues because obviously they play at the highest level that they can. But I just being really real about it. If you're that good, you should be making your way to the Prem. And I know single-handedly though, the coaches there are really good. They are really good at what they do because we've seen players that have gone through the Hornets and even going into the CFL now. You know what I mean? Like they're going to the draft in the CFL. These guys have said how good the Hornets coaching is. So not putting any disrespect to the Hornets in that way, not just putting any disrespect to the coaches either in that way. But I don't think you would go and speak to London Blitz's defense or Warriors' defense and say, oh, by the way, Hornets, do you want to come play for them? They're like, why?
Yeah.
It's good to back your own team 100%, do it, but there's no solid reason for someone to leave a high-end team playing a high defensive caliber to a team in the lower league against lower, standard offenses.
Yeah, that makes it. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's a fair statement, and I can't argue with that. Right. Let's Ooh.
And now they got bare heat for it for no reason.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, people would be definitely on your ass with that statement. But so I remember you saying that you played running back at uni. So why did you stop? Why didn't you try play running back at Blitz? What was it? Was you afraid that you were undersized? Did you think you weren't good enough? What was the reason for changing positions?
All the above. All the above, frankly, bro. Like, so when I started, when I finished uni, I think I was weighing around 88 kilos. I think I was around that kind of frame. So not heavy, you know what I mean? I was probably average weight. But then when I got there, bro, I'll be seeing running backs like Gabe. I'll be seeing running backs like Xavier.
Yeah.
Bro, I was like that Teddy as well. I'm like, bro, these guys are solid running backs. Like it's a joke. These guys are hitting hard, and looking at them, I'm like, yeah, maybe not. Like, and this is me taking a reality check, innit? I saw that uni compared to sometimes senior ball is completely different, but I saw it as an opportunity to still expand because I played running back for 4 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I did my bits with it. But I thought, you know what? Why not try something else? Why not try another position? And they said, oh, we're low on safety. So they're like, why do you think about safety? I was like, all right, cool. So that'd be a good go from offense to defense. But to be honest, once I made that transition into defense, I feel like I wouldn't want to go anywhere else.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
That's what made me do from there.
All right, but did you at least try at the position, or did you just like you just saw the other running backs and you just thought, nah, I'm good, What other positions you got? Do you feel that was sort of like a? Do you feel that it was a bit of a cop out just to not even try in practice or anything, or did you like literally?
No,
Did you literally just see the current running backs at the team and you're just like, nah, you know what? I'm not gonna make anything today. I'm not gonna make any impact. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna just switch positions. Is that what your? Is that literally what your thinking was at that time?
being full on honest, 100%. Because I saw it and I said, I'm not going to be able to even help these guys. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even be an asset at this point. Like when this position is so stacked and with so much talent, bro, they're all GB athletes, bro. They're all. I'm not saying that I don't like the competition. Hell no, I'm a realist. I would be like, yeah, I could learn a lot from these guys, 100%. But I ain't getting any game time anytime soon. And for
Okay.
me to get better, I do need some game time. Not saying I need a lot, but I didn't even think I would get like even 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Because they were so good. Like, but then it kind of just opened up my eyes though. It kind of made me go, all right, I'm stepping up now. People are bigger here. They're more experienced. They're more well drilled. What am I weighing? I'm weighing 88. Cool. Right. What's my strength like? Relatively strong. Not as strong as these guys, but so what can I do? Then they were talk about safety, and then they said, "Buddy, we're not saying go there, but what do you think?" Because I did open up that opportunity of I'm open to suggestions.
Okay.
I could have gone to Damien and said, "Yeah, I want to be a running back," but I actually said I'm open to suggestions. And I remember I had a chat with Damien. I said, "Look, you know, this is a position I played running back all this time, but the team saying I need the need of safeties. I've never played, but I'm more than happy to try." And then he was like, "No, that's all we want. We want someone that will put 100% effort in and stuff like that." So I thought, cool. You know what? Why not? It'll be a good opportunity. I might have not liked it. If I didn't like safety, I'd have just gone, yeah, I'll go straight back to running back. You know what I mean? Because
That's
I'm
fair.
used to that. And I would have been like, right, I know I'm late to the situation. Because I even had chats with that current OC. And I was even having chats with him because I think they wanted me to come play fullback.
Oh.
And genuinely, like, they were approaching me for that. They're saying, why don't you come play fullback? Why are you playing safety? We could use you, blah, blah, blah. Which was great because I felt like, oh, like, maybe I'm not as bad as I thought in my mind I was. You know what I mean? I thought maybe these guys were like, no, we can actually use you. You are not someone that's just like, oh, yeah, we can't use you. You're not good enough. I felt like they actually saw, oh, we can use you. You're good. You're actually a good athlete. Let's use you as a fullback. You might not carry the ball every time. However, if you're good at blocking and good at this, then
Yeah.
let's go. But then, so I still had that opportunity to go back. But I thought, you know what? I kind of stuck with my decision of let me try go the new route.
Okay. Okay. So would you say that obviously changing to safety, well, changing to the defensive side itself was
Yeah.
like the best situation for you? Like, do you feel like you found your best positions at safety,
Yeah.
linebacker? Do you feel like that's where that's where you're meant to be? That's where you belong.
Yeah. No, I think I'm meant to belong as a at the moment in defense as an outside backer, kind of not in the middle. I'm not saying I belong there. I don't think I'm that strong yet, personally. Even though I am believe that I'm strong enough. Like for myself, I believe I'm strong enough. But again, if I'm gonna put base, if I'm gonna benchmark people and go, oh, these are the current middle linebackers, I still got a little bit to go before I can sit there and be like, I can be in that middle where if someone decides to put on 120 pound, like 20 kilogram running back to run it up the middle, I can stop them on the 1 yard line. And I feel like a middle linebacker should be capable of doing that. Or
Okay.
even like just in general, just stopping running backs on that 1 yard line.
Okay.
Um, but I think my best position right now is, like you mentioned before, that hybrid between that
Yeah.
strong safety and the linebacker. I feel like that's where I probably will excel the most.
Okay. So obviously you haven't played any games at outside linebacker, obviously, unfortunately, to your
Mm.
injury. But would you
Mm.
say that you have enough knowledge of the position? Do you feel that your skills from safety are going to transition beyond very well, seriously well, at the position? So would you say that you'll be able to take a starting spot if you did come back, like if you were able to come back before the start of the season? Do you think that you would have been able to take a starting spot?
I believe I believe that I would I'll outwork people for it, 100%. And that's, I think, a mentality that I have for myself. I've always put 110% of work ethic into anything. People that know me, bro, like, you know it. There's other people like have seen me put in that effort, and I will be watching game tape, like, oh man, I would 100% be like, I can probably say that I watch more game tape than quarterbacks in this league.
Okay.
And I remember I spent time before my injury. I spent time where we didn't even know if the season was going to go ahead. But I started watching games that Warriors had. The reason why I watched Warriors because I wanted to know what their O-line was doing. Because, to be honest, their O-line, outside obviously our rivalry with Blitz and Warriors, again, compared to any other team at that point, they're the ones that we're going up against that are proper well drilled, proper serious, proper good athletes on it. So I looked at our O-line, I looked at their O-line, and I watched and I learned and I knew what if they pull, they do this, they do if the tackle steps to this way, this is what's going to happen. If the person's first step is over here, this is what I should be reading. So I know that I'll outwork someone for that starting position, but if I walked into the current team now, there's good athletes in that linebacker position, bro. It'll be very hard for me to come back in about it's starting spot's mine. No, I'd have to earn it. I would have to earn it, and but I believe with time, my work ethic, and if I get that opportunity, I will show that what I can be if you do start me, and even if you don't start me, like if you just play me, you'll see what I can do.
Yeah. Okay. Well, at least you're not one of those big-headed people that say that you're this and you will start straight away. I commend that. I have to commend that. Right.
Okay.
So I know that this game is a team sport, right? I understand that it's a team sport, but have you ever at any time in playing blamed someone or a unit for your team's loss? Because I know it happens with a lot of people. I know a lot of people say that they've never done it. I've done it personally. I know a lot of people, other people have done it personally. But in the questionnaire, you did. I'm not gonna lie, you did cop out and say it's a team sport. But have you ever like, has it just come into your head like, God damn it, if that unit had done this, or if that player had done this, the whole game would have changed? Has that ever popped in? Has that ever come into your head?
I mean, in a spur of a moment kind of situation, I think it is coming to everyone's mind. Like, let's say you're in the game, in the heat of it.
Yeah.
Like, why couldn't you just do this? God's sake, right?
Yeah.
100%. But once you calm down, I think we all go, you know what? It is what it is. You know what I mean? Everyone has their down days.
Yeah.
That's it. Hence why I would never throw, and I know you're going to dig for it, but I would never blame a particular person or unit for a loss. Because, again, this is genuine. I'm not trying to play politics for this, but because I've been a victim of it, bro. Like, I believe that like I said before, about the touchdown on 1 yard line.
Yeah.
Like, I believe that if I caught that, you know what I mean? People could have looked at me and be like, why the hell didn't they catch that? They could have blamed my quarterback. Oh, why the hell didn't he throw that more harder? I've been part of that equation, bro. It's like, and I would beat myself up for it. So hence why I wouldn't expect other people to do it to me. So I would never do it to someone else, especially. Like, for example, and this is a great example, like, I would say this is overall, right?
Yeah.
And you've been part of the team during that time as well. The time of Blitz, right? Yes. There was a lot of, obviously, people were looking at it going, oh, like the offense couldn't score, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But for me, I was like, to be honest, bro, like, it happened.
Yeah. So,
like, they had a down day, you know what I mean? We were all angry, like, I just need one more score. We just need one score. But it's a team, like, defense. Like I said, I could have got that pick. What if I got that pick? I could have ran it to the house.
True.
That could have been put on me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's things that could happen. And that's why I can't pin it. I can never, ever blame someone for a loss.
Okay.
because the team itself. Because I guarantee you, like you was at Blitz when the after that, like after the whole game, I think like when we were starting the preseason for the next season,
Yeah.
the offense even outright and said it like to themselves. They're like, we need to do better. We need to do this. We need to. So there was no need for anyone to blame anyone, and that's why I feel like there's no need for me to blame anyone, because if they're good and they're proper teammates, they will take that accountability on themselves.
Yeah.
And they would beat them. So that's why, bro. Like, I know you're probably looking for like, would I hate someone for it? Nah, bro. Like, for me, if they're a good player and if they're a proper part of your team, they would do what they needs to be done.
Yeah.
And then they'll take accountability. If they don't, and if teams like that, for example, right? If a team continuously keep on slacking at a particular thing that they're doing, let's say defense was slacking at, stopping the run. They can't stop the run for how many years?
Yeah.
Then you can start like, bro, like, come on, man, why the hell are you not doing it? Then you can start maybe pinpointing like, this is the weakness in our team. They can't do this.
Okay.
But if they have like one season where they're bad, bro, it's one season, one game.
Yeah. Like I wasn't looking for anything. I was just wondering if you actually ever did blame anyone, or if you had that thought in your head. I wasn't digging for any particular thing, but so so I'm gonna throw it into a situation then.
Oh yeah.
Championship game. 2 seconds left.
Yeah.
Your kicker has been perfect for the entire season. Never missed the kick.
Yeah.
50 yards, made the kick. 45 yards, made the kick. But he's at the 25-yard line and he misses it. Are you going to blame him because he's never missed a kick all year? But that one time, that one moment, would you say that it was more of the pressure? So would you not blame him, or would you just gonna be like, there it goes again, another no championship this year because of a missed kick. It's okay, bro. We can come back next year. Are you gonna be that type of player, or are you gonna be like, don't talk to me right now. I need to like process everything. So leave me for a while. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone. Let me just process. In what situation are you? Are you it's okay, bro, we can get it next time, or are you like, I need to process this? Give me some time and let me process.
I'm a bit of both. I'll tell you that the reason for it is because I'm a competitive person. Wherever I play at, I want to be the best, right? If I'm playing that game and it's a championship game, bro, I want to win that. Like, I'm not going into that game for anything less. So if we lose, I'm going to be pissed.
Yes.
But if it's like you said, a kicker missing it, 25-yard line, I would be not angry at the kicker because, again, pressure, bro. Like you like you said, to be honest, I've never been put in that position where the pressure's on the last second. I don't know what they're going through. I really don't. But if, let's say I was an experienced kicker, then I'll be like to pull him aside and be like, yo, this is what makes a good kicker. You should be doing these things. However, cool, on to the next. That's probably if you're a good kicker.
Yeah.
You'll provide your wisdom on someone. But for me, I'm not in that position. I don't know what it feels like for 2 seconds left to make that field goal for the championship. You know what I mean? I've never done that. So I'll help the person because I'll go talk to them like, I'll first be angry. I'll be like, I don't want anyone else coming to me and be like, it's okay, don't worry about it. Yo, it's okay, we'll get it next year. I don't want anyone telling me that. However, I would more than happily go and talk to someone that feels like it's their fault and be like, yo, I know they probably don't want to hear that right now, but I would tell them, don't let now this thing, whatever happened there, define who you're going to be, because there's a lot of players, there's a lot of things that happen in a lot of sports that it stays with them and then it just deteriorates their career. And at the end of the day, I would just be like, as angry as everyone is, no one should be angry at you for missing that, because one, as a team, we shouldn't even let you be in that position for, oh my God, we need a last second field goal for you. Like, you know what I mean? And have you ever been in this situation? No. So we move on. But it's like it's a one-way street. Like, I could do that for someone, but someone comes saying that to me, I'm like, no. Like, I really don't want to hear it. Like, right now, I'm processing it. We lost. How we lost? Oh, we were on the 1 yard line and we lost. Or, we lost by field goal. It was just more of a anger of that's how we lost. We lost by a fine margin. So that's why I'm a bit of both for it. as my competitive side of me wouldn't allow someone to come to me like, it's okay, bro, we've got next season. I'll be like, don't, not right now, just don't. give me like 25 minutes minimum, 30 minutes to just bend.
All right. Seeing as we're talking about losses, what's the actually? No, I'm saving that for later. Let's go to the next question. So, during your time playing for Loughborough, I know we've discussed it, we've gone through it already, and obviously how close were you to winning a championship? Obviously, we discussed it with Durham, but was there any other times that you were close to winning a championship with Loughborough?
Probably the first year, to be honest. I'll be open and honest. I wasn't a starter, nor was I even a regular in rotation for that team. So I would say, as a team, not me particularly.
Yeah.
As a team, that's probably the closest we've been was in our first year. Again, we faced Durham, but that's I think the first time in that year where they started getting a lot of American imports in.
Oh, this is the year
so that's when we. Yeah, so I remember we faced them, and it was like a shock of how good their team was. But then the team that we had, I felt like was one of the best teams that we had as well at that point. Probably like the quarterbacks, the running backs that we had, linebackers, D-line, O-line, and solid team. And then I feel like we got close there. I personally feel we won that game.
Okay.
I reckon we would have definitely won the championship that time. That's probably the closest. Second closest, obviously, the Durham game last year. But then in that final, I believe we would have had a good shot at Sterling, a very good shot. Sterling was, again, a very good outfit, very, very good team. So it wouldn't have been a walkthrough. It would just have been I feel like the team that we had the passion of there's quite a few senior players there that was their last year. So those senior players were putting in everything for that game. So that's why I feel like we would have had a good shot, because they would, I feel like, experienced a different Loughborough at that point. They would have been like, yo, this is the first time they went into a final in ages. A lot of senior players aren't coming back anymore. They're going out. There would have been a shock to that. So yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Nah, fair, simple. And I guess you've gotten past that trauma of, could have done it. I haven't done it yet, but
sometimes.
All right.
Sometimes.
So, what are your views? A lot of people have this stigma that some people leave one team to go to another. So, what are your views on people becoming what are your views on bench warmers? How do you feel about people that would leave a team that they will get consistent game time at, and then go to another team and just become a bench warmer? What do you feel? What do you think? What do you think's in those people's minds?
You know what? First of all, each to their own. Like, people that do that, do you, bro? You do you. But for me, if you go from a starting position at your current team and you're going to another team to sit on the bench, you better have a game plan in mind. If your game plan is, no, I'm going to break into that starting position or starting role, and like, my reason for being here is to become a better player, so I compete for those positions, then cool. All right, I respect that. But if you just go in there to get a ring, I don't want to hear nothing on social media about we done this, my team done that, or I won a ring, or I done this. I don't want to hear that. Do not want to hear that. Because at the end of the day, yes, a team sport, but you left to sit on a bench and not even having like any sort of drive to be a starter or even a second string, and then you want to go and grab a ring and then start hyping it up. Nah, bro, like, that doesn't run for me. That doesn't run. Like, I can't do it. I really can't do it. Like, I couldn't respect you. I would not respect you. If I saw that on social media, someone that I knew that did that, I was like, bro, just don't talk to me, because that we're safe, but don't talk to me about sports. Okay. Don't talk to me about you won this or you won that because you didn't. Did you touch the field? Did you touch the field? Like, oh yeah, I did our special teams. Is that it? Like, special teams is important, don't get me wrong, but is that all you did? Yeah. But what's your actual position? Oh, I'm a, for example, I don't know. I'm a running back. Oh, okay, cool. How much game time did you get a running back? Like, what did you contribute to the team? Oh, I've got 5 minutes out of the whole season. Is it your first year playing? Yeah. Are you learning from them? Yeah. Are you trying to get better? I mean, they're really good. So, nah, they don't talk to me. You know what I mean? They don't talk to me. I would give you leeway to a degree. If you are not trying to be good, if you're not trying to be the best out of your position at a team, don't be there. Simple as. Or if you're going to be there, each to your own. Just don't hype it to me and be like, oh, yeah, man, we're the sickest team in the country. Yeah, yeah, no one can touch us. Sorry? You know what I mean? Nah, I can't do it. Can't do it. I don't respect the people that do.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I can't really argue with that. So this does lead on to my next question. Right. So would you ever join another team to win a championship? Would you join another team to win a championship?
Just to win a championship? As in join and sit on the bench to win?
Well, not saying sit on the bench, but would you join another team just to win a championship, knowing that maybe the team that you're on can't beat this team, so you just need to join them to finally get that ship? Would you do that? Would you jump ship and go join the team that you can't beat to finally get that ring?
No. No. If my reasons will have to be different. For me to join a team, especially that's dominating, I can't leave it just to be like, oh yeah, that team always wins, so I'm just going to join them. If I'm part of any other team that wants to join, let's say I wasn't playing for Blitz, but I wanted to join one of the big teams, right?
Yeah.
Tamra, Warriors, Blitz, whatever. I would look into that. Yeah, I'm like, yo, I want to compete for a ring. So yeah, I'll join one of these guys. But that has to be like a quarter of the motive for it. Like my other motives have to be, I'm joining that team because they've got better coaches. They've got better standard of play. They understand everything. They can make me better as a player. And guess what? I can see that these guys reward hard work. Yeah. So if I put that work in and I'm actually at a good level, like a very good level, then they're going to start starting me or they're going to start playing me more. Cool, yeah, I'll join that team. But if I won't jump ship just to get a ring.
Okay. So let's say, actually, yeah, I couldn't say that, but let's say you started playing within 2 years. And you went to the big boy team. Like, do you find that as acceptable? Like, obviously, just to play, if they recruited you, like, would you go to that team? And obviously, and then when you finally get on the team, you're starting regularly, you're getting your championships. Do you feel that that person had done all the work that they had to do, and they earned doing that?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, if you had just came to a team, right, brand new, then you started for that team, and then you got better and better. You started starting for that team, so you are actually you're a key member for the team. You earned it. 100%. There's no doubt about that. It's not like the NFL, bro. It's not like where we'll have to play at the low leagues before we get recruited into those teams. If it was, then obviously, then just somehow skipping that queue and just joining that team randomly, then yeah, of course you're like, well, wow, what happened there? Why everyone else is putting their work in? Why has this happened? Yeah. But if you join that team and that team has recognized you as a great player, then guess what? 9 times out of 10, you had that potential, that talent inside you, and that team just brought it out, and now you're starting for them. So good on you.
Okay, can't deny that. So, this question is not on the sheet. This is a question that just came to me. Does it irk you seeing people that have just entered the game, like, winning championships?
I know.
Does it? And even more so, does it annoy you the fact that you've been playing and like this person just started playing the game and they've just won a championship because they know that team is probably the best, and they've gone to that team and they've started playing and they've won the championship, and now they've got the ring and they're like showing it off? Do you not feel like some type of way? Do you feel that you just wanna put their face in the ground when you play against them? You wanna beat the shit out of them?
Yeah. So I know exactly who you are about. Um, I would say not. It doesn't. It, oh,
It doesn't
it
hurt you.
doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me too much.
Okay.
I can sit there and be like, okay. So this guy's got a ring before us. All right, cool. Swear he just jumped into the he's played the sport for what? Half the time I've been playing, he's got a ring already. Cool.
Before us?
But well, as in before me, sorry.
Oh yeah.
but I would just be like, you know what? He's proved it though. I give credit to this guy because this is one special occasion because he proved that he's actually been a very vital member for that team.
Yeah.
So I'll be like, you know what? I'm pissed. I am pissed because you didn't join my team, so you could have just been suffering with me. But you joined the other team, and now you won. Credit, you won on a good team as well, and you were starting and you were a key member. And you know what? That's great and still. That is full on respect to him. And not gonna lie, it angers me, but it drives me because I'm there like, fuck, this guy he literally just joined the team the other year and man's got a ring, but he's been starting. I was like, all right, cool. He's now set the bar, and best know we tell each other on this on the field, but when we're on the field, it's on the side. Like we're gonna just go at it because when your boys or someone that happens, yeah, it's the funniest thing. And me and him been waiting for a while, so it's gonna be fun. And I know you're gonna be going up against him today this season still.
Well, there's if, buts, and maybes, but we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. It's supposed to be. All right, let's jump into the next question. We're gonna get a bit deep with this question here. So, all right, we know that before the COVID season started, that you had done your ACL, and it was a crazy injury. But having such a major injury happen to you, what effect did that have to your mental state?